Now tell me, how many kitchen gadgets do you actually use on a regular basis? I was looking for one tool that can handle everyday kitchen jobs without pulling out a blender, a whisk, and a separate frother every time. So I picked up the Koios 3-in-1 immersion blender to see if it could actually replace all three. Today, I'll show you what comes in the box, how it handled a chunky tomato sauce, eggs, and coffee, plus a couple of things I noticed that surprised me after using it.
Before I even opened the box, there were 3 things that made me choose this model over the others.
Now, this is a true 3-in-1 with a blender, whisk, and milk frother. It has a variable speed dial along with a separate turbo button. And it has a stainless steel blending shaft with a protected blade guard that's designed to help reduce splatter and protect your cookware. Now let's open it up. Inside your box, you get the motor, blending shaft, whisk, removable whisk gear, milk frother, and an instruction manual. Assembly is straightforward, and each attachment clicks securely into place. Swapping between them only takes a few seconds. The controls are simple too. You have a variable speed dial on top, along with a separate power and turbo button.
The first thing I wanted to try was the immersion blender itself.
So we made a chunky tomato sauce to see how quickly it would smooth everything out. We started at a lower speed before working our way up to turbo. One thing I noticed almost immediately is that as you increase the speed, the blender increases a suction effect that actually pulls itself towards the bottom of the bowl. At lower speeds, it's easy to guide with one hand, but once I switched over to turbo, I found myself using 2 hands just to keep everything under control. I actually like that because it gave me the confidence the blade was staying engaged with the food instead of bouncing around on top. The other thing I noticed is that the sauce smoothed out pretty quickly without needing to stop or scrape everything back towards the center of the blade.
After finishing the sauce, we switched over to the whisk attachment.
And changing attachments is super easy and only takes a few seconds since everything uses the same motor. Instead of pancake batter, we decided to whisk eggs. This is really the type of lighter mixing job this attachment was designed for. The whisk mixed everything evenly, and I like that I didn't have to pull out a larger mixer for something this simple. Now the last attachment we tested is the milk frother. If you already make coffee drinks at home, it's nice not having another separate tool gadget sitting in the drawer. It only took a short time to build a nice layer of foam on top.
And the one thing people don't usually think about until after using the kitchen appliance is the cleanup.
Fortunately, this one is pretty straightforward, and the stainless steel blending shaft rinses off easily under running water. The whisk is washable as well, and one thing to remember is that the motor body and the removable whisk gear should only be wiped clean. Those shouldn't be submerged in water. If you clean everything right after you're done using it, cleanup only takes a minute or two, so don't wait till everything dries up and gets crusty on it. After using it, what stood out to me wasn't exactly the power rating. It was how convenient everything felt. Instead of grabbing 3 different appliances, everything attaches to the same motor, and cleanup is about as easy as it gets. Things to consider: this is still a corded appliance, so you'll need to work near an outlet. And once you get into turbo mode, be prepared for the blender to pull itself into whatever you're blending. I actually found using 2 hands gave me better control, especially with thicker mixtures.
Overall, I'm happy with the purchase.
The immersion blender handled a chunky tomato sauce well, the whisk worked well nicely for eggs, and the milk frother produced good foam for the coffee. And I was able to pack away everything easily in a little small cabinet drawer. So, if you are looking for that one compact appliance that can handle several everyday kitchen tasks instead of buying each tool separately, this is definitely worth considering. If you found this review helpful, that's exactly what this channel is all about. Real world product reviews based on actual use, not just what's printed on the box. If you'd like to see more honest hands-on review like this one, consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next review. Peace.